Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Diego. I'm from Colombia. I'm Master on Finance from University of Nariño, and it's my system-based quantum signals. I decided to create this indicator for Forex market because I love mathematics and everything related to quantitative finance. So it's my proposal to solve the problem of predictions in this context. The system is based on 3 steps. First one is based theorem and calculus concepts. Second is the importance of making decisions with real-time information, and finally it applies some concepts of technical analysis and monetary management as a complement. I'm not going to share with you the full source code of my strategy, but I'm going to share some basic ideas about the system and how it works. In the first step, the system will calculate the standard deviation through an Igarch model updated on real time, and with this historical information, you can say 10 or 20 candles, we are going to calculate the base theorem. So we are going to have these prior probabilities, and the system will get these posterior probabilities. With these numbers, the system will create buy or sell orders. In consequence, we'll have dynamic priors for the system. And this is the important thing about the indicator, because all the information will be measured on real time. You're going to define in which percentage you are going to buy or sell, for example, 80% or 90%. And when the posterior probability matches the input given by the operator, the system will take position in the market. Now, let me show you how it works with this graph. These are the historical candles. We are going to calculate returns and standard deviation. And this is the objective of our predictions. And at this time, the system will calculate the probability of the next candle with the movement of itself. Now, there are 3 aspects that I consider are important for base quantum signals, what it makes different. First, there are 2 derivatives to adjust the prior and posterior probabilities, so the system is optimized to run with candles of 1 minute and so on. That's your decision. But when we calculate these priors, we apply 2 derivatives to adjust this database to get more confident predictions. Also, the system applies 2 additional adjustments for the posterior probabilities, one based on the stochastic indicator and other based on the previous results of the system. So, with the stochastic indicator, we are going to adjust this posterior probability to say, well, this return is positive, but the stochastic indicator marks overselling, so this result should be less confident with respect to the historical information and the indicator. That's the basic idea. And finally, we have monetary management of profits and losses according to operators' objectives. Some orders will have its own take profit and stop loss levels, but other ones will be free and the system will close them according to the results, either they got profits or losses. What is your homework? Well, it's not a perfect system. First, you must change the parameters of the Igarch model for each currency. When you upload the indicator, these parameters will depend on each currency. You access to the market, you search base, and it's my system, base quantum signals. And here you can download the demo version. And it will be saved here in this part of expert advisors. Double click, and these inputs are different for each currency. Where do you get these numbers? Well, I use this page VLOF, and here I found these parameters of the regression. It's a very large estimation period, 1990 to 2024, and here you have other assets. Maybe it's not the full Forex market, but here you have a lot of currencies, so it's your first homework. The second one is you must define your take profit, stop loss and trailing stop levels, and all the inputs related to risk management. In this point, backtesting and optimization are the tools you should implement according to your objectives. These 3 variables are very important for you. All these inputs are searchable. You can change them whenever you want, and that's other advantage of this system. You can see I use this broker XNES. I think it's a good broker because it offers stable spreads, fast execution, and instant withdrawals depending on your chosen payment provider. It's my referral code. If you want to open an account and you make a deposit, I will win a small commission. Of course, the most important thing for this business is this, stable spreads. And you can see that for this currency it's 1 pip, euro dollar. So I think it's a good spread for this kind of operations. Now let me show you how you are going to upload this indicator on your terminal. When you buy the full license or you rent it, you are going to you will be able to upload this one directly on the chart symbol. But until that moment, you just can access to the demo version of base quantum signals here in the strategy tester. We are going to visualize this indicator here in this part of your terminal. Define your custom period. I'm going to test it on the first 10 days of September just to get a fast exercise. You can do it with a larger period. And these are the inputs you must define according to your risk aversion and your goal in the inversion. If you want to repeat this same test, in the screenshots you can copy the same inputs I have here. These are published in the MQL5 webpage. These are my lots for buying, for selling. These are the parameters for euro dollar. And I'm going to use 10 candles, so 10 minutes for my historical information and the same number for the calculus of the dynamic standard deviation. And when I run this backtesting, I'm going to see that it's the performance of your investment for this period. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. I'm not going to pause the video. Just wait, please. Okay, it's done for this currency. Here we have the backtesting and the initial deposit to the total net profit. And here you can see the drawdown, almost 1% with respect to the balance and 4% with respect to the equity. This result is related to the input we have defined, so this backtesting is a very good exercise for our model, and it's the graph with all the transactions done by the system. These are the buying orders and the sell orders. You can see them with more details in your terminal. Now it's your turn. You should download the demo version of this model and you can change everything. The take profit, the stop loss, and oh, I forgot it. These are points, so 100 points are 10 pips. Or for example, in this case, 30 points are 3 pips, just for your attention. Now let me check the presentation. You can run this indicator with any amount of money, but it's important. Please pay attention to margin requirements and key inputs related to risk management. If you deposit only $10 and run this indicator with algo trading option, you are going to lose your money, 100% of your investment. Because this algo trading is for big amounts of money. So if you are going to make a small deposit, $500 or less, I suggest to use this indicator as a complement for your operations. For example, you have here this symbol and you upload the indicator and it's going to show you these probabilities on real time, but you don't allow the algo trading for your account. And it would be a better option for you. You should rent it for a month and you drop here in your terminal. Nevertheless, you can see the probabilities for this currency. Base quantum signals won't do automatic operations, but you are going to do instead of this. For example, here you can see that this down probability has changed from 50% to almost 93%, 95%. And with this number you can say, well, I'm going to sell. And here you can define your TP, right click, trade levels, TP and and stop loss. That's an easy way to do it. And you rent it for 1 month, for example. It's all the pricing of the system, $50 a month, $500 for the full license. And in the link of the description, you are going to find all the information to buy this indicator. I have here the source code. Let me show you. It's my name. And at the end of this file, almost 1,000 code lines. Now, some final recommendations. Try to trade major pairs because these have better spreads. I suggest again XNES, but if you want to run these with other brokers, you're free, but please consider this variable in your trading. It's not a perfect system, yeah, but it's based on scientific concepts, statistics and mathematics. And finally, run the system on the demo version before doing it with real money. Look for the best inputs for your daily operations. I think it's the most important homework you must do here in your back testing. It's not going to be the last video about this indicator. I'm going to do other ones, but it's a general introduction to this system I developed. So thank you very much for your attention, and if you want to contact me, in the description below you can find my WhatsApp number and my email. So thank you again, greetings from Colombia, and bye bye.